Hello and welcome everyone, my name is Babi and today we're playing some ICY. ICY is a strategic interactive fiction with RPG elements. And as usual, let's just dive right into the game. Let's hit new game. I haven't played the game so far. We're going to change our stats here. Not quite sure what we are supposed to do. We've got a 40 XP. So, I would think... No, we just put points here. Why would we select this? Ah, this is just the different elements. Alright, I would like to have quite some fitness. Mind. How smart, cunning, and clever the characters. No. You know what? Let's just divide them like this. We're not too strong. We're not too weak. But we are clever. That's probably more important in a game like this. Now, I have no clue as to what this scenario is. Which, like I said, we're just going to dive in right there. Oh, it seems like this was not a loading screen. It has been 2 years since you lost your memory in a freak snowslide incident. Your saviors that day are now your nomad family. Today is a day just like any other. You are out hunting in the forest with your companion and a good friend, Jerome. No, it's not. Alright, the graphics don't look too good, I'm gonna be honest. You wake up into the woods, surrounded by the snow and ancient trees. A cold wind is blowing on your face, and you suddenly feel that your arms and your legs are chilled to the bone. You feel a gentle touch on your shoulder. It's Jerome. It's Jerome that woke you up. The bait you set up 2 hours ago finally lured a beast. Wake up! We have some prey in sight. He smiles at you and keeps talking. Come on, don't be lazy, wake the fuck up. Oh, wow, profanities, that's bad, man. You still feel confused, and the white glowing snow dazzles you, but you soon manage to get on your feet. The old man is watching you with a friendly smile, just waiting for your brain to start working again properly. Alright, so I feel like this is this is the interactive part of it. Don't know how I think about this. Actually, I'm going to be honest, I never played games like this, but they kind of put me off for some reason. What's up? Alright, give me a second, please. Be quick. We don't want to watch our dinner running away. Look at that majestic deer. Today might be our lucky day. You're damn right. Let's wait for it. We're not going to wait. Let's gonna go for it. The deer gets closer, lured by the bait you placed some hours ago. It's a truly majestic beast, and it could provide food for several days. Alright, let's let Jerome shoot. We're not that good in the physical stuff. I don't know if we actually have guns. I don't know if this is set in the past or in the future. Jerome slowly shouldn't it be raised or raises his bow and prepares an arrow. As you want, lazy man. Jerome takes some second to aim... Oh, Jesus. Jerome takes some seconds to aim to the deer. Then he shoots an arrow that pierces through the beast's neck. The deer emits a strangled cry, falls on the ground, and quickly stops moving. Jerome turns to you with a large smile on his face. Not a bad shot, was it? He puts away his bow and starts walking towards the carcass. You get closer to the deer. The majestic beast is dead, and it will provide days of food for your family. Let's get our dinner home. He looks up at the sun. It's not even noon. Hector will have something else for us to do. You can be sure of that. You tie the deer to a strong pole, and you head back to the camp. Jerome talks all the way back, still a little excited about what you're bringing back. Which is that deer, of course. Alright, we've got some kind of board right here. I'm not sure what to do. There's no instruction whatsoever. Let's see. This is probably... Oh, this is where we are. We can change the way we're walking. Let's go to the pin. You're able to see the tents of your camp from a distance. You follow Jerome, then drop the deer on the ground. Well, we're going to eat fucking deer for dinner. Jerome smiles and puts his hands on your shoulder. Well, well, well. Suddenly, Goran... Oh, didn't read that correctly. Well, well, well. Suddenly, Goran appears behind you. You brought back a week's worth of food. Goran, where are the others? You see Hector coming out of his tent. He doesn't seem to be too well. They're hunting south of here. You know Irma. She can't simply stand doing nothing. He looks sick. He doesn't even look sick. Neither do I. Well, this deer isn't going to chop itself into pieces. Let's get started and maybe we'll have time for another run. Let me do that. I'm stuck here anyway. My ankle still hurts and I'd better not walk around. Go for another run. Try to get as much food as possible. There's a long road ahead and I don't want to lose time every fucking day hunting. Let's stock up on some food now we can. Jerome looks at the sun. We have time, so I guess we could go for another run. Not that we have a choice, I'm ready. Alright, not that we have a choice. No, we actually don't, but at least we always have so much fun. Come on, let's go. You take the lead this time. I did so previously as well, I believe. Let's get to these buildings, whatever that is. We can't enter this. Let's get to this village then. I don't know. We just walk over a church. Sure. I guess we can only move towards the pin, which is weird. Why the hell would they even give me an option if that is the case? What is this, by the way? Resources? Ah, tutorial hunt. In order to start hunting, enter into a forest area and press the hunt button in the right corner. You are in a relatively open area of the forest, where it is easy to walk around. Oh, okay. Quickly scavenge the area. Takes up to 2 hours and increases the risk. Scavenge the area takes up to 4 hours. Carefully scavenge the area takes up to 6 hours and decreases the risk. Let's just go for 2. You encounter a small cluster of links. Use guns. Let's use both. We don't have that many bullets. We don't have that many or that much ammunition. You successfully kill some lynxes. So nice. You're moving into the bushes to take care of the lynx when one of them jumps out of nothing. Draw an arrow and try to take it down. How could we move back? Take your gun and start shooting. Your aim is quick and you manage to save your companion. Alright, let's take everything. Got 15 meat. That's quite something, I guess. Lost 3 bullets. But at least we didn't lose our companion. That's probably better. Finally, I really need some rest. You take a glance at the camp. Your companions are talking and talking. Oh. Talking and taking care of the dinner. Oh my god. Looks like everyone made it back safely. Goran approaches you. So how did it go? Not too good. Shouldn't it be not too well? I mean, I'm not a grammar Nazi, but that sounds pretty bad. Come near the fire. Dinner is almost ready. You will need it for tomorrow. Hector seems to be eager to move as soon as possible in the morning. You take your seat next to the fire, while the others greet you. Irma, Goran's wife, starts giving plates of cooked meat to the group. Let's all be thankful to our hunters for the meat we're about to eat. Hector coughs after speaking. Jeez, what is wrong with me? Will you tell us where we are heading? Not far from here. Tomorrow we will be scavenging in a town nearby. I hope to find something useful for our upcoming travels. No, I mean, where are we going to end up after the long run? Where will we spend the winter? Isn't this winter? That's pretty bad. We will travel south, far from any common route. We must get away from the plains. Hector coughs again. The plains are becoming dangerous, and I'm not talking about all the bandit activity. There are rumors about more and more red horsemen swarming around here. What does it mean? I'm tired of traveling without a purpose. We have always stayed in the plains. Why should we travel to unknown lands? Don't worry. It's all snow and cold, just like here. You don't miss anything special. I don't care what we do. If the plains have become that dangerous, we should probably leave. I won't put my children at risk without a reason, and traveling away from any known route is a huge risk. Especially when the only thing we know is that we're going south. That should be enough, I agree. What? Oh, there's even other options. Okay. Let's see. It will help to know more. Does it really matter? It is all the same. If it's snow, right? That is true. For what we know, the White Wasteland has no end, and the mantle covers the whole world. I have the right to know where me, my husband, and my children are going to end up. South is not enough. I want to know what we are going to face. They are a tribe. How the hell is she talking about a right? That is not right. There's no need to worry about that. We've already been south of here. Jerome turns to you. Do you remember where we found our friend? We're getting close to that area. Saying nothing. The options seem to be very meaningless. They don't seem to do anything, but that's fine. And what are we going to do next? Do we have a place to spend the winter? Or are we just going to run away from the plains without a real destination? Hector seems quite annoyed. I already said that the plains are becoming dangerous. You don't want a Red Horseman clan to attack us and enslave the survivors, do you? It's better to walk on the mantle for the entire winter than face them. The sooner we run away, the safer we will be. It's crazy. We should, but we won't. Running away is the safest thing to... We should do what? Running away? What? We were talking about running away, and he says we should, but we won't. I don't even know. And to do so, we'll have to avoid the places we know best and find suitable land somewhere else. Yeah, let's just randomly walk around and hope that everything will go just fine. You can barely breathe right now. We can't rely on luck to survive. We need a plan. We need a plan. that sounds a lot better. Hector now seems quite angry. We're not going to walk around without a purpose. We're running away from a certain death. And I'm sorry if I am unable to foresee what's coming, but we have more of a chance surviving without a winter shelter than finding one on the plains just to be attacked by the horsemen. Do you think I'm unable to see the risk we're running into? Do you actually think I'm an idiot? We have no... A violent coughing fit chokes out Hector's words. Take it easy, pal. We need you alive. Despite what Irma says. Oh, what? That is just callous. Hector waits a moment before speaking again. We are going south because I think it's the best chance at survival. End of discussion. Nothing of importance happens during the rest of the evening. You eventually go to bed to prepare yourself for the next day. You wake up in the morning. Hear some voices outside. Hector and the others are preparing the plan for the day. Okay, people. Now we'll spread out in pairs and search for anything useful in that small town over there. Especially be on the lookout for any tools. Oh my god. Heartburn. That's bad. Irma will stay here with the children and guard our stuff. If anything happens, you scream. I will go out with Jerome. Goran, you will go with Mark. Hector turns to you. You will go with Dimitra. I hope it won't be a waste of time. Goran puts on his backpack. I'm tired of seeing only empty buildings. Let's just depart. We're not going to ask him anything. That's fine. Demetron nods at you. I'll follow your lead. Damn right. Damn right you will. That's the town we're heading to, and right now there's a... Just start scavenging into the area and press the scavenge button on the right corner. Couldn't even do that. There's a pin, and we automatically enter it. You know what? Let's just do a long scavenge because this seems important to me. Carefully scavenge the area. We know that. You find a little police station. It appears to be completely locked up. Try to pick the building's lock. Try to blow up a secondary door. Let's do that. You successfully blow up the door, and you're able to explore the building. Wow, binoculars, cutlery, and a bow. Let's take this shit and get the hell out of there. Can we actually see what we lost? Go back before sunset. What time is it? 1400 o'clock. We still got enough time then. Well, hey, we can't do that. Well, we can't use the options that is said in the tutorial that we could use. Alright. That's weird. Oh, we can upgrade stuff as well. Ah, we probably should have done that over this, but that's fine. Ooh, she's got quite the mastery of what would you call that? Gunning? I don't know. After a couple of hours, you manage to reach the others at the camp. Goran spots you from a distance and greets you by raising his hand. You can see the sadness on his face. What is going on? That is not easy to say. Goran takes a deep breath. Hector is badly sick. He passed out a few hours ago and he's now in his tent. He's barely able to breathe. He didn't seem so sick. He's a proud bastard. He probably endured as much as he could. Hey, I didn't want to skip that. People gather around Hector's tent as Mark finally asks about him. How is he? In that same moment, Irma comes out of the tent. Jerome sighs. It's over. We couldn't do a thing. Holy fuck, why didn't he say a thing about his health? You know, Hector, he wanted us to get away from the plains and he didn't want anything to stop us. Goran stays silent for a few moments. Then he raises his head and speaks again. I will prepare the body for the funeral. You should go and take a break. People scatter around. Well, Jerome comes near you and sighs again. You two are now alone. I met Hector more than 20 years ago, and yet he said nothing. Not to anyone. Not to me. He just died, leaving a mess behind. Tomorrow we'll need to vote for our new leader, and it will be a mess. Everyone will discuss. I bet Irma will go crazy, screaming and threatening people. Right, then we know who's going to be the new leader, obviously. I don't know what to say. I'm really sorry. Is that us, by the way? That's pretty dumb. He should have talked. Maybe. Or maybe it was one of those things that just kills you. One that we couldn't cure anyway. I need to be alone. Call me when Goran has finished with the pyre. Jerome walks away and sits alone not far from the camp. After some time, you are called by Demetra. Everything is ready for the funeral. Everyone gathers around a big stack of wood. After making sure that everyone is there, Goran throws a lit torch on the pyre, which slowly starts to burn, shrouding Hector's body in a dance of bright flames. Jerome has a sad face and says nothing. He just stands in front of the pyre and says stays there even after everyone else is gone. Jesus. You're tired. And you proceed to your tent, hoping to get a decent night's sleep. But a terrible scream wakes you up in the middle of the night. You see strange light. Oh my god, that sound. You see strange lights through the fabric of your tent, and hear the noises of clogs stomping on the ground. You hear guns firing as well. You're under attack. Ooh, a fight. During the night, your group gets attacked by mysterious bandits. Probably those guys they were talking about earlier. Player HP, group HP, morale. Don't know whatever this means. Fall back. How is that possible? We are in our camp. Engage the enemy in a melee fight. Oh, wow. Jesus. Yeah. A big enemy comes towards you, wielding a massive 200 weapon. Let's use a bow. Your arrow misses the enemy and lands far from your target. Okay. That seems like I'm dead. Ah! You feel weak and aching. You try to crawl on the ground, but with each movement you feel the pain all over your body. You try to stay awake, but soon your willpower weakens and you pass out. After that, there is only darkness. You don't know how long you stay unconscious. Strange dreams populate your rest. Dreams of a different place, a different time. You see a shiny tower going towards the sky. Technology you've never seen in the White Wasteland. Technology belonging to an ancient world which fell apart. During the dream, you hear a familiar voice. It's Jerome, and he's calling you, asking you to wake up. You finally realize you're dreaming, and this sudden consciousness brings you back to the waking world. The waking world. Hey, wake up. How are you? My head hurts. Duh. It's good. We're in a bad situation and you better be ready for anything. Why do you skip two things? That's really dumb. Stupid game. You're not the only prisoners, and there are other people that seem to share your condition. Alright, we are in prison, it seems. Armed bandits are guarding the area. You can see many tents scattered around, and it's difficult to understand how many they are. Running away from them won't be easy. They have guns and everything else they need to keep us in our place. You will never escape. We tried, but they are too many. They have horses and guns, and if they want us alive, I fear we will all soon become slaves. Right, I'd rather die. Precisely. We all know how slaves are treated, like animals. I won't be beaten again just because someone of you wants to do something that stupid. They beat all of us, Joseph. But what should we do? Just waited to be sold as slaves. Long story short, we tried to run away during the night. They found us and beat the shit out of us. End of story. Not end of story, he still lives. I'll take care of that. Unless you have a freaking genius idea, I like to not get beaten again too. Screw you. I'd rather die than be a slave. We're leaving. I don't know how, but we're leaving. The stranger smiles slightly. Sure. I'm really curious to see what you will do. A bandit approaches you and starts screaming. Shut the fuck up, all of you. We're moving now. Prepare yourself. It's gonna be a long walk. You and all the other prisoners start walking. With your hands tied along the bandits' caravan, they constantly watch you, and you're unable to find a way to break free. Day after day, you become resigned to your destiny. The bandits constantly watch over you and don't even allow you to talk among yourselves. You barely get to know the ones who share your destiny. Carlos and April are a couple, and they were in the same group with Joseph when they got attacked and kidnapped. There's a young girl, Eva, or Eva, I don't know. She seems sad and never speaks. The only thing that you're able to discover is that the bandits killed her family. How could you speak? You're not allowed to speak. But finally, after walking for several days through the White Plains, something happens. The bad thing is that it doesn't look like something good. Not at all. You see 3 people peacefully approaching the bandits. They don't look like common survivors. Even the bandits who assaulted you, despite their good resources, are not that well equipped. Polished and shiny weapons, high-tech equipment. All the Bandits look at those three people with reverence and awe. You never saw someone so well equipped walking on the white wastelands. A feminine voice comes from one of those masked soldiers. Proceed with the test and let's move on. We have no time to waste. I'm sure they're good for your needs. Some prisoners are young and healthy, and they are perfect for your needs. The woman slowly turns to face the bandit and stands still for a couple of seconds in an intimidating silence. We'll see. They approach you and the other prisoners and start using some medical equipment to take some of your blood. They take a sample from each one of you. Oh, jeez, man, I've got to stop this episode because I'm starting to talk bollocks, man. They go away, and after some minutes they come again. The mysterious woman looks at Goran and Irma, and then nods at her two companions. Take those two and their children. They're the only ones we're interested in. Do what you want with the others. We have no use for them. They walk away, bringing Goran, Irma, and their children with them. Jerome tries to stand up on his feet and protest, but he gets kicked in his stomach and falls on the ground. That's unfortunate. The mysterious strangers leave, taking your companions with them. While they... Oh my god, sneeze. Sorry about that. Wow. Taking your companions with them. While they disappear into the mist, the Bandits give you the order to get on your feet and start walking again. You're now walking, just like the other day, with armed guards all around you. When you hear Bennett shouting, you turn to see what's happening. At least 30 horsemen are charging the Bandits, quickly descending from the top of a small hill. They're wearing red. They're the Red Horsemen, feared bandits and pillagers. The Bandits start shooting them, but the horsemen rapidly reach your position and start attacking your captors in close combat. Jerome screams before he starts running away. Let's go, now! You and the other prisoners start running away while the Bandits are too busy worrying about their own lives. You keep running away from your captors while you hear bullets going towards you. One of those bullets hits Joseph in the chest, and he falls on the ground. April stops running and kneels by her companion's body. Joseph! Joseph, please stand up! Right, we'll drag April away. April stops running and kneels... Oh. While you pull April away from the dead body of her former companion, you hear Carla's voice. For fuck's sake, run! He's dead! Run! Someone keeps shooting at you, but the bullets pierce the snow around you without hurting anyone. You're too far away to be an easy target. You see the entrance of a tunnel ahead of you, and your group starts running towards it. You're getting far away from your captors, who seem to be busy fighting the horsemen. You take a last look behind you, and you see no one coming after you. The tunnel is quite long, but after a few minutes you finally see the light and the cold wind coming from the outside. You can see the world map pressing M-O while traveling around the world. Alright. Is there a save option? I would like to save. Oh, okay. The map is quite a lot larger than I would have expected, to be honest. Doesn't seem to be a save option, is there? Progress completed. Alright, I'll be leaving you guys here. I don't think I will make a second episode, though, because I don't really like the game. I don't think it's that good. Maybe I'll do an impression video about it. I don't know. But in any case, I do hope that you enjoyed despite everything. Thank you very much for watching. Have a good one. Cheers.